Good evening, I'm Chris Malooly. Thanks for joining us. Tonight, COVID victims in the thoughts of parishioners of One Fort Wayne Church. The bells ringing in downtown Fort Wayne, paying tribute to COVID-19 victims through a special bell ceremony. Fox 55's Mallory Beard captured the impact of the hour-long event that recognized the thousands who've passed to date.
One chime for every 1,000 COVID-19 deaths across the country, which meant the bell at First Presbyterian Church rang 232 times today, lasting nearly an hour.
I think everybody here today has been very moved by what they have experienced, and I think a number that high is hard to wrap our heads around. And hopefully we'll get out on the other side of it. We'll all do our part.
The church honored parishioners who've passed this year for All Saints Day, but paid special tribute to COVID-19 victims with a bell ringing ceremony after Sunday service.
I don't know anybody who hasn't been affected by this. We've all had some sort of loss and all had some sort of upheaval in our lives because of the pandemic. And little did we know that here we would be November 1 and we would still be going through this.
Nancy Miller says she could have stayed the entire ceremony through the cold.
It took a half an hour or more for those rings to happen. When do you decide to leave? I mean, do you leave after you've heard 20? Or do you wait because each one of those lives are precious?
After family and friends contracted the virus this year, Miller says it's imperative people wear their masks and practice social distancing.
And somebody said today, we love our neighbor by wearing a mask. It's as simple as that. It's so simple.
So they too won't become a victim to the virus.
We are meant to be with others. And I think one of the hardest things during this process has been those that have had to be alone, and especially those that have had to die alone.
And become another ring of the bell. In Fort Wayne, I'm Mallory Beard, Fox 55 News.
And First Presbyterian Church pastors recognized 32 parishioners who've passed this year for their ceremony, though the number of COVID-19 victims was not provided.